Call of Duty has been on a steep decline, and with Modern Warfare 3, it doesn't seem like it's going to get any better, but now we're finding out they're starting to police players by shoving AI for global real-time voice chat moderation in their upcoming game in order to clean up toxicity. I have a few different things that I want to show off, but before we get into the topic, if you enjoy the content that I create, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Follow me on social media so you can see when my content is posted, and of course, if you do really enjoy the videos and the live streams that I create, consider becoming a Dark Titan via Patreon or a supporter via YouTube memberships. So I wanted to start off with this Bounding into Comics article. It says Activision Blizzard to begin using AI for global real-time voice chat moderation in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Now, I've been a big fan of Call of Duty for almost the entirety of my life. I love these video games, but unfortunately, they definitely have not been listening to consumers over the past few years, and Modern Warfare 3, or this new Modern Warfare 3, has been very controversial because it's basically a remake of Modern Warfare 2, and the Modern Warfare 2 we got last year was just another new Call of Duty game with the name slapped onto it. So they have been, under scrutiny when it comes to Call of Duty. Of course, then if we go back a few months with Activision Blizzard, we also have the Nick Merck situation. So they are really on thin ice with their fans, with gamers, and I don't think that this is really going to help their case now that we're hearing that they're going to be policing players with AI. It says proving yet again why they're the premier frontrunner for the title of worst video game company currently in existence. Activision Blizzard has announced that they will premiere a new AI-powered voice chat moderation system in their upcoming Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. It says the result of a partnership between the video game developer and Modulate, a Boston-based startup using machine learning and AI technologies to create safer and more inclusive voice chat experiences. The COD franchise's new moderation system will use the latter company's proprietary ToxMod technology to deliver global real-time voice chat moderation at scale. Now, I have had to talk a lot about, toxicity being fought by these larger gaming companies, specifically Microsoft. I mean, Microsoft has really, over the past couple of years, done everything to implement new systems into their games and on their platforms. I mean, we only just heard recently that they, created an Azure AI. It is a new moderation program that allows players to capture and report inappropriate voice activity on any multiplayer game with in-game voice chat. And this is extremely similar, only the thing with this is that they are really banking on it using, global real-time voice chat moderation, meaning the minute that it happens, it automatically gets reported, and you could be banned within really minutes of it happening, or getting warnings in minutes of it happening. It says that this new development will bolster the ongoing moderation systems led by the Call of Duty anti-toxicity team, which includes text-based filtering across 14 languages for in-game text, as well as a robust in-game player reporting system. Now, when it comes to moderation systems, I think that all of these, whether it is Activision Blizzard or Microsoft or Riot, I think that all of these systems are absolutely garbage, because at the end of the day, in my opinion, all you need are two things, and that is a mute button and that is a block button. If someone purchased your product, you should not be able to restrict their features. And I get it, they own the game, but does that mean if someone gets banned, will they refund our money? No, of course not. And that's fucked up. If you're saying I can't use my purchase, I should 100% get a full refund for it. It's just that simple. Now, if someone is doing something illegal, like using your system to threaten someone's life in real life, that's one thing. But how often does that happen? How many players can find out where another player lives? Those are probably very rare instances. But when you start adding in all of these anti-toxicity systems, whether it's text-based filtering or the voice chat filtering, and you have all of these in-game player reporting systems, there are bound to be mistakes. And of course, we're not going to hear about them. It's not like they're going to publish reports admitting, oh, these things got messed up. But now it's going to be a computer that decides if you, are a bad person, basically. It's going to decide if what you said is safe and inclusive or toxic and bannable. Even if you believe in a level of moderation, who decides what inclusive voice chat means? Does that mean I can't taunt you because I might lose my account, because it might hurt your feelings? I mean, companies have been talking about this, but now they're implementing this AI, and I think it is going to freak people out. I think it's going to go negatively for them, because when AI is brought up online, people get hostile because it's so unpredictable and people are uncomfortable with it. I think if companies slowly introduced it and actually gave us explanations on how it's going to work, we might feel a little bit better about it, but they're not doing anything like that. They are releasing statements saying it's going to bolster big new moderation systems. That, to a lot of people, are major red flags. But of course, companies have been testing it for a long time at this point and are only now jumping into the deep end, which, again, I don't think is going to go over well. The reason why gaming developers don't care about implementing systems that could ban thousands of players is because modern multiplayer games make most of their money through whales, so they could ban like 95% of the player base and still earn a lot of money. Then you have to consider the fact that they want their ESG ratings to be perfect, so it ends with systems like this, weeding out what and who they deem as bad and keeping who they believe to be good. At the end of the day, it's not their responsibility to clean up people's behaviors or clean up the player base's behaviors. It is their job to make a game, not tell us how we can act or how we can't act, but that is exactly what they're doing at this point. It also says, describing the functionality, it's built on advanced machine learning technology and designed with player safety and privacy in mind. ToxMod triages voice chat to flag bad behavior, analyzes the nuances of each conversation to determine toxicity, and enables moderators to quickly respond to each incident by supplying relevant and accurate context. I am sorry here, but there's no possible way an AI is going to be correct every single time, and they say that it analyzes the nuances of each conversation to determine toxicity. A system like this cannot determine if I am shit-talking my friend or not. A system like this cannot accurately judge that situation. It's just not possible, at least at this point in time. So again, to do this, you're just policing players who at the end of the day are on an online platform playing video games where shit talking does happen. Now, do I think that this is going to make millions and millions of players not purchase the newest Call of Duty? No, because there are fans of this franchise out there who will purchase every single entry no matter what this company does. But I do think that once the game releases and people have actually seen this system in play and people actually understand how it works, they are going to face some serious backlash over it. I mean, they are already people are talking about this on social media like Twitter/X, saying, why would you guys think that this is a good idea? You say you're putting this in the next game, yet you're giving us absolutely no information. That's unacceptable. But I do think that it's going to heat up for them as time goes on. We don't know exactly when this game is releasing, but it's probably going to be the beginning of November, since in October they do have a beta for it. Only time will tell. But yes, I mean, many companies are starting to implement systems like this, and Activision Blizzard is the next to begin using AI for global real-time voice chat moderation. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comments section down below. If you enjoyed this, make sure to give it a like, share it, and subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you didn't, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.